Hello students, a very warm welcome to you all. Welcome to the online lecture series of the SDSM College Palghar. In the subject Agriculture, Science and Technology, we starting the new chapter Weed Management. Today in this session, we are going to discuss about the weed management, the definition part of a weed, characteristics of weeds, and classification of weeds. If we talk about the weed, weeds are the unwanted and undesirable plants which are interfere with the utilization of the land and the water resource, thus adversely affect the human welfare also. They can be referred as a plant out of the places. Weeds compete with the beneficial and desired vegetative crops, and they are growing in the land, forest area, and aquatic system also. It possesses great problem in a non-cropped area like the industrial side, road side, then railway line, airfields. Sometimes they may be found in landscape area nearby the water tanks and in waterways like a river and a pond, and some largely it is found in. So the weeds are the important factor to manage in all the lands and water resource, but it affects the greatest part of the agricultural land. So the losses caused by the weed exceed and it caused by the other category of the agricultural land also. If we say in the total loss in agriculture produce in percentage, so the large most area it is covered by the weeds, it is almost about the 45%, and the insect which are causing the damage to the crops, it is a 30%. Sometimes the disease may found or affect to the crops, and very less percent at about less than the 5% loss may be found in agricultural land in other things. Let's see the characteristics of weeds. The weeds are unwanted and undesirable in growth. Weeds are harmful to crops, also the cattle and the human beings. The weed seed germinate early and grow very much faster, and the flower earlier produce a more quantity of seeds and they mature earlier or late in the crop area, so the separation become a difficult while they are grown in the field area. Secondly, they may be hardy, compete with the crop plants for nutrients, for moisture, space. They share sunlight and it reduces the crop yield. Secondly, they can be thrive under the adverse condition of the soil, climate, and biotic stress. So the very less weeds are affected with these conditions, so viability of the weed seeds remain intact even they are buried deep in area of the soil, and they passes through digestive tract of the animal which they have eaten. Weeds are proliferated with the abundant seed production capacity. For example, Striga hazardina, Piwla Dhotra. So these are the common weed plants are found in the nearby cultivable lands. Next, the weed seed have a special structure like wings spines, sticky, hairy, lightweight, and free flowing, and they look like hooks, on account of which they can be easily spread in various areas. Some weeds are propagated vegetatively. For example, the doob, canes, laula, etc. are the easily grown weeds. Some weed seeds are similar to crop there, and the separation become very difficult, like the mustard seed which are mixed with the pivla dhotra. Sometimes they are persistent and resistant to control and eradication in the nearby area. Some weeds have deep roots and they store food in the rhizome, and they appear in every year. Some weeds have a similar morphological characters like crops. They can escape from weed control, like wild rice, wild oat. These are the best example of wild variety. And lastly, some weed seed have a long dormancy period, so they are hard seed coat and do not lose the viability to grow or to germinate easily. Let's see the classification of the weeds. Based on the life span of the weeds, weeds are classified as annual weeds, biennial weeds, and perennial weeds. The annual weeds that live only for a season or for a year, they complete their life cycle in that season or in year. These are known as the annual weeds. Most of the weeds are commonly found in a annual season. Let's see the kharif weeds. They appear with the onset of the monsoon season in that June or July month, and they complete their life cycle when the rainy season is over in October to November. Example: coxcomb, moth, dudhi, hazardana, parthenium. Let's see the rabi season weeds. These weeds grow during the winter season and they finish their seed production before the summer starts. Example: bathua, ghol, vasantvel, etc. Next is the summer seed weeds. These weeds complete their life cycle during summer season in that Feb or May month. Example: sonelum nigrum, commonly known as a Kamuni, Argemon mexicana. Lastly, the multi-season weeds, and they are almost at the time of the year they grow. Example: Eleusine indica, commonly known as a goose grass, Phyllanthus niruri. Let's see the biennial weeds. These weeds live for 2 seasons. That means they complete their vegetative growth in first season and they produce flowers and their seeds in the next season. They are mostly found in the temperate climate. Example: jungli gobi, wild carrot, wild onion, and wild brinjals. These are the biennial weeds. Secondly, the perennial weeds. They require more than 2 years to complete their life cycle. So they are nutgrass, hariali, Johnson grass, wild bear, ghaneri, kans, motha or laula. These are the perennial weeds. Weeds start growing everywhere, like the weeds of cropped lands. Example: dudi, chandavel, vasantvel, coxcomb, and bathua. These are the commonly found weeds. The weeds of the pastures and the grazing lands. Example, Parthinum, Halhal, Haryali. These are the found in grazing lands. Thirdly, the weeds along the water channel. So these weeds are float on the water bodies like a jalkumbi, pandari full, maka, ekdandi, or the jakham jodi. These are the floating weeds. The weeds which are found in the rail or the roadside, these are the tarota, gokru, parthinum, chupkata. The weeds which are found in the wastelands like the wild bear, rui, babul, or parthinum. Next, the weeds which are found in the weeds according to the plant family. First is a gramine. Example, it is a haryali, kans or kunda, chivanchara. Second family, it is a leguminaceae family. Example is lazaru, shevra, senji, tarota, or takla. Thirdly, it is a solanaceae. Example, it is a wild brinjal, kateri, kataringani. Fourth may be euphorbiaceae. All the type of dudhi or the euphorbia species plants are belonging to the same family. Liliaceae, it is a wild onion. Sixth is a convolvulaceae. Example is Chandave, Hirankuri, Andirkani. These are the weeds. Lastly, the compositae or the Asteraceae family. The plants which are in this same family, it is a Parthinum, Maca osadi, Pandhari fuli, or Pohli. These are the weeds belonging to the families. Let's see the weeds according to the dependent on the other host. First, it is a stem parasite. The common plant in this category, it is a amarvel, loranthus, which are found in the mango trees. Secondly, the root parasite. Example, it is a gudia, stringa, bambaku, or tobacco. Thirdly, it is an independent parasite plant. It is a chandvel, vasantavel, hirankuri. These are the independent weed found in the trees or some big plants. The weeds according to the soil type. First, it is a weed found in the black soil. These are the haryali or the doob, kans or kunda. Secondly, the weeds found in the sandy loamy area or loamy soil. Example is the agada, choti dudi, coxcomb, chirchiri. Thirdly, the weeds found in the ill-drained soil. Example is a maca, nutgrass, or lavla. And last, the weeds found in the tanks, ponds, rivers, and aquatic weeds. These are the jalkumbi, typha, hydrilla, salvinia species, lotus, and algae family. Next, the weeds according to the mode of cultivation. So in this area, the weeds are found in dry land, which are the chimanchara or kombda. Secondly, the weeds which are found in the irrigated lands, and these are lavla, haryali, ghol. The weeds according to their morphological structures, starting with the broadleaf weeds. These are actually mostly Dicot having the broad leaves with a netted venation and alternately arranged in the stem area. Example is Bathua, Comer Paslin, Spiny, and Amaranth. Secondly, the grasses. The grasses generally are cylindrical, hollow stem, having the node and internodes, which have a leaf emerges from the node region that are long, narrow, upright with the parallel venation, fibrous roots, Gramineae family, and example is the Bermuda grass, barnyard grass. These are sedges. These are the generally monocots and looks like a grasses but have leaves occurring on two rows. They are stem and no nodes are found. So there are large internodes and the leaf at the top region which don't have a branches, and usually there are three leaves at the top. Example, it is a motha, purple nut, etc. Next, maybe the weeds which are according to the association. The association of the weeds with the crops and the seasons, they are as classified. First, on the basis of season, bound weeds, they grow in a specific year with irrespective of the crop species which are cultivated. For example, Johnson grass, Canada thistle. Secondly, the crop bound with the weeds, they are usually parasite on the host crop. The commonly found is Cuscuta, Orobanche, etc. And lastly, the crops associate weeds, and these weeds associate with the certain crops and they grow with the crop due to their requirement for the habitat, for the growth and their survival along with the crops in the farm area, and they mimic. Example, it is a wild oat, canara grass, barnyard grasses. These grasses which are commonly found in the cultivated lands. Let's see the growth of weeds according to the origin of weeds. First, it is a foreign origin. They are commonly known as alien weeds. Example, it is a पिवळा धोत्रा, wild carrot, water hyacinth. Secondly, the indigenous origin are found in world Indian agricultural land. Example is a Bermuda grass, purple nut, jungle rice, and kuns. Thirdly, the introduced by the man. These are commonly known as anthrophytes. Example is Aveni, Hido, Vicina. These are the wild oats. Phalaris minora. It is a canara grass. And lastly, the Corchorus acutanculus. These weeds are on the origin of weeds. Lastly, the weeds according to their nature of stem. So these weeds are the aerial stem, generally the herbs which are lamb's quarter, Brinjaraj. According to the shrub, these are the patheri, jelly leaf. The bushes are generally wild bear, wild jujube or toran, and the weeds are the trees, generally are peepal, banyan. Filamentous, example it is chimanchara, water horse tail. Out of that, these weeds are actually the origin at the stem area. Secondly, we can say that they are found in the subaerial stem, like they have a storage organ. So in that, the nuts like the purple nuts and the rhizome, it is a sonkadi. These are the found in the stem aerial part. And lastly, the stem aerial part, and they are without the storage organs like the runners, in that the oxalis or the grass. The stolen part are generally the alu, and the offset type it is a pankomi. So out of these weeds which don't have actually the storage organ, so these are commonly found in nearby area which they can grow. So today's lecture we have discussed about the introductory part of the weed management, their characteristics, and the various classification of weeds on their nature, their habitat, their morphological, and their occurrence. So I hope you may understood the concept of weed management. So here we are taking the hold for the next lecture. So we will come up with the next part of the same chapter. Till then, thank you.